What is MERN stack? You might be wondering. In this video, I'm going to talk about that only. Hi guys, my name is Manjunath and in this video, let's just talk about MERN stack. Before talking anything, let me just put out that amazing full form of MERN. MERN, M stands for MongoDB, E stands for Express.js, R stands for React.js, and N stands for Node.js. So what are all these technologies? Before understanding what are these technologies, let's just try to understand what is technology stack. That is MERN stack, mean stack, and lots of other stacks, LAMP stacks, and all available, right? What are these things? These things are way to build one web application or a website. Meaning, when you are just getting started, you might be thinking, okay, I'll just learn HTML and I'll become like expert in everything. That's not the actually case. You won't be able to build everything using just HTML because one website or web application requires a few of technology to make sure it functions. For example, just by using HTML, you are going to just build one static site. Whenever you need dynamic functionalities like authentication and creating something, that time you require something called as database and some backend framework. Without it, you won't be able to get all the functionalities which you require in order to make sure all these other things works fine. Now let's get back to MERN stack. And in the MERN, M stands for MongoDB, as I said. And what is MongoDB? MongoDB is a non-relational database, meaning it is no SQL database. Also, it means you won't be having any kind of structure in the database like structured database like MySQL and Postgres. In this, you are free to do whatever you want to do, and in order to give a structure to it, you need to use some frameworks like Mongoose or maybe some other things like Mongo.js or something like that. So many other frameworks are available which will give the structure, but the thing with it is you are not going to give the structure in the database level. For example, in MySQL, you need to create table, you need to make sure every data type is set in the beginning only. But in NoSQL database like MongoDB, you don't need to do that. You are going to set the schema in the backend framework itself, using which you are going to give little bit structure so that entire data won't be get messed up. So that's with the MongoDB. Then next is Express.js. So what is Express.js? Express.js is a backend framework which will be used for creating routes and all the kind of features like rendering something in the backend itself or connecting to database also will be done using Express.js technology only, meaning you'll be using some kind of middleware in order to make sure you are getting connected to the database. Also, Express.js is very useful for making sure authentication and all works properly, and especially in the end, it's mainly used for creating routes, meaning get, post, delete, patch, put request. All these things can be achieved using Express.js. You can do it in some other way also, but it's very easy to do using Express.js. That's why Express.js is part of MERN stack. Then R stands for React.js. React.js is a front-end framework where literally you can build a single page application. You can install other things like React Router DOM in order to make sure you have like multiple pages in it. But React as a core provides you single page applications in which you can dynamically display some things. For example, whenever you are creating two different HTML files and you are navigating between them, when you navigate, that time entire page gets refreshed. But in React, it's not like that. In React, when you are navigating, that time it won't refresh entire page. It will just replace one component with another component, meaning one page will be literally turned into another page, making sure it won't gets reloaded and entire page won't get refreshed. So that's about React. And in the end, there is Node.js. Node.js is one backend environment which is also called as runtime. It's nothing but one Chrome engine is running in the backend so that it's going to render whatever you write in JavaScript in the front end, however the way you want. Maybe rendering entire HTML file, or even just creating some kind of API so that front end can be caught. That is especially when you are using MERN stack, you will be using it with API only. That's why that Node.js is there, right? With Express is going to create one powerful technology combination where you can literally communicate with the database. You can create pages, or you can make sure React gets displayed in the front end. And also you can create all the authentication, everything using Node.js technology. So N stands for Node.js. So this is about MERN stack. So should you learn MERN stack or not? The thing with learning any kind of technology is if you learn one of them, then learning another thing is very easier. So if you are just beginner who is wondering should I learn or not, I recommend you to learn it, because if it came inside your mind, that means obviously you are interested to learn it. That's why if you learn it, then it's better, because you at the moment there are so many job opportunity for MERN stack or MERN stack developer. Usually they are called as full stack web developers, meaning you can create backend as well as front end, and even database management can be done by you only. So that's why you are going to get paid highly if you are doing it for freelancing, or if you are going for getting job, you will have lots of opportunity as a full stack developer with better salary than just learning React or just learning Node.js backend. So I recommend you to learn MERN stack, and once you learn MERN stack, it's much easier to get into mobile app development using React Native or some other technology. But that's for like some advanced things after you earn and learn some things using MERN stack. So I recommend you to learn MERN stack. That's all for this video, guys. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit that like button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.